Hey guys, how you doing? So, wanna show you something. Finally finished the shit for GI Customs George's giveaway for the knife that I donated, and it came up pretty sweet, nice, strong retention, but again, just push of a thumb and the shit flies out. This one is actually, I did carbonize that edge, and I'm gonna make a video about it soon. It's pretty simple, you know. I just put it all the way up to 30 volts, what I have. Connect, you know, carbonizer, connect the positive here, connect the negative lead to the actual piece of titanium that I'm doing, turn this on to the lowest speed on the engraving tool, and just slowly go, you know. It's cannot keep going constantly because that has the short circuit protection, so I kind of like have to, you know, do a little bit, let go of it for the power supply to kick in again, and then just keep going little by little. But it works. It looks like it's doing exactly what any other carbonizer is doing, so it's pretty cool. I didn't have time to do the research, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of funny. I gotta look it up, but a lot of the people who are actually doing the original carbonizers, you know, the machines, they're very protective about their stuff. I don't know why. I mean, most of the people never even bother doing those machines anyway, on the real do-it-yourself guys. And those do-it-yourself guys will do it anyway, regardless. So I don't know why they are so protective about it, you know. They wouldn't really lose their business, and I believe they would just gain respect in the community, and probably even more people would buy, you know, saying like, oh, these guys are sharing their, you know, knowledge, so I'm gonna support them, no? That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know why. They're very protective, you know. I've seen some comments like, oh, we're never gonna, you know, show you how you can do this and stuff like that. Another thing, my echelon, so let's call it Spychelon. I wanted to customize it, and I was curious about the thumb stud, how that works. So I took out the thumb stud, remounted with the carbide deburring bits hole into like a spidey hole, and did the little wave there, like Emerson wave, acid bath, stone wash, super light. It's like 2.4 ounces. Remove the torsion bar, you know, the assisted opening. I removed that. That was really easy. I just made sure that it actually has a regular detent ball, so if you remove it, it works just fine. You know, some knives, some assisted knives, they don't have detent balls because the spring itself actually acts like a detent, but this one does, and it's perfect. So kind of excited about it. It's pretty cool. I actually have it a little too tight. It's almost perfect on centering, but it's razor sharp. Oh, I also reprofiled it. This was one of the harder one to reprofile because it's the hollow grind was really deep, so it was it was really challenging. And what I end up with is knife with ridiculous cutting performance. It's probably the thinnest knife I have here in the house. It's under 10 thousandths behind the micro bevel, so it's really thin, and it's really sharp, and I like it. Now it's, you know, again, a little bit of my own little touch. Let me show you the original, how the original looks. I did change the belly because how thin it was. It actually did took off a little bit of that belly on the bottom. You see, this one has a little more pronounced belly there. Mine is almost like a Warncliffe, just with tiny little upsweep towards the tip. But you see that? Pretty cool little change. I love the original one too. I think I like the shape better of the original one, but I had two and I wanted to play around with it, and I think it came out pretty sweet. You know, it works perfectly, and it's super light. It's really light. So that's cool. And one more thing, this one is not done yet. This one has a couple things to do. What I want to do is I still want to sandblast the handles. That's why this has the peel ply Jade G10 over the toxic green, and my plan is bead blast the handle, or sandblast or bead blast the G10 really heavy, and then remove the cover from the peel ply. And I went for crazy colors on this one. I gotta admit that I was a little more excited about it before, but maybe I'll change my mind once this is done, once this is sandblasted and everything. It looks kind of weird now. I think that green, I had a little different image in my head when I put the scales together, like when I pick the colors what I want. but it's a scary looking knife. This just really cool. That Persian style with really pronounced curve to the blade, big belly. This is, the funny thing is, like 4.5 inch length from the top of the handle to the tip, but actual cutting edge is 5.25 inch. So that's how much belly there is. It's a nice rocking knife. No, it's probably more designed for self-defense. You see a lot of these types blades for self-defense, which I'm not experienced it whatsoever. But it has very secure handle, you know, very big belly. It has that, like I learned from Marshall, I think it's negative handle, but positive negative, I don't know. It's like this is negative. I think this is called negative blade shape, but positive handle. And because of that, when you hold it, the blade is still in front of the, even though it's negative blade shape, it still is the... whatever. I'm losing my mind here. Marshall would explain it better to you what it is. He has a couple knives with this design, with the really pronounced curve on the handle, and the blade still going upswept. And I kind of like it. Did the gray sheet for it. Nice strong attention, but again super easy to remove the kydex from it. So let me know what you think, guys. Like I said, I'm not too crazy about how it looks now, but I'm still hoping that it will really turn into what I had in mind when it's really done with the bead blast, and once I remove the peel ply and expose the texture on the top, I think that's gonna be that little final touch that it needs. So hope you enjoyed, guys. Have a great weekend. Take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself.